Just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And they will wrangle it down a couple of yards shy of the 30. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes. So there's a lot of good that he did. But he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to the guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
To throw now, here's Love. Over the middle, complete. It's Russell. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
2nd and 9. Play fake. Here's Love. And his throw is incomplete. Matthew Golden, the intended target. And it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback from the University of Utah.
And when you watch young men come into the league, you know they're not going to continue to be the same quarterback they were in college. You expect to see improvement, but you do see many of the same attributes. This guy, even as a rookie, a lot of poise, understands the offense. He's fully in control out there. To me, he has the makings of a real field general type of a player, someone who doesn't get rattled when the pressure's on.
In trouble here, and down he goes, back at the 8-yard line. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Down the left sideline. He may go. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Play action this time with Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Oh, the gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second and a couple. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
It's a gain of 17.
On play action. Love to throw. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Love, they go play action now. Throw left side complete. That's Turner. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Up the middle they go. It's Lloyd. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Love now. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 27.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
from the gun on 3rd down. Walden able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He gets it to Addison. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Packers' 43-yard line.
Back to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
At the 18-yard line.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice game.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find a way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and then instead run up the middle. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Packers.
Looking to throw. Walden. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. 13 yards remaining on second down. As they've got it as we resume action. Love looking to throw it. He'll get this out to Tootin. The Packers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Love from the gun. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21 yards there on third down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Packers.
Working out of the gun. Love. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. From the 42-yard line, here's the second down and 4.
Second and 4.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
A 3-yard pickup.
Love will sneak it. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Packers first down.
Love this time is going to set up to throw it. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Packers first down.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
13 more yards. That's another Packers.
In motion goes the tight end.
First and goal.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Jaden Reed, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are once again back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Irvin. A little juke. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Gain of 15 yards. That's good.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
At the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A run up the middle with Irving. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Down at the 39-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Irvin to the 36-yard line. Stop there. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
A carry for Gibson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive as they watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's pulled in at the 32. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago over the Bears, and they lead things here as well as they start this drive with a 1st and 10. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. A beautiful fake. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irvin with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Now Love. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of 1st. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Buccaneers offense and their running back Bucky Irving getting ready to go back to work. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Now this aired out deep for Reed. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good.
And the handoff. This is Irving. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving with career touchdown number 70. And the Bucs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Now 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Love. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Going right side here, and that's complete. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Operating from the gun, Walden. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw. Walden in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Here's a handoff to Irving. A good display of footwork. It gets him just inside the 5 to the 4. 152 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down and goal.
Bates' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Let's go, Packers.
Play fake. Here's Love. He's got a man. It's his fullback. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 7.
In motion, the tight end.
At the 44-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Play action this time with Love. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Jacob Parrish on the coverage.
Here's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing. Love. And that nearly intercepted. Yeah, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. Instead, it's 4th down. And that is incomplete. Looking to put a drive together.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Once again, it's Irvin. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. They have not seen that much today.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up
on 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He lets one go deep for Addison. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jordan Addison, 73 yards. And the Buccaneers have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Shifts by him. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Love now. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw now. Here's Love. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reed. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 10.
Love will sneak it. And he's going to have a Packers first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Love. He finds his man complete. That's Russell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Love going to keep it on the option. And he stopped immediately there. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
No gain on the play.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's another.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's taken in by Golden. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brings up second and 5.
To the air again, Love. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Brings up third and 5.
Love looking to throw it. And that went to the right side and incomplete. So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. I got to think at this point, third quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that because right now, this is a job well done by them. In fact, it's almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines, maybe even start to discuss post-game plans. And for the guys who haven't played yet, go ahead and get loose. Your time is now.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he's going to have a Packers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
First down.
Going back to Love. Pass caught, that's Golden. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Packers.
They'll look to throw again. Short throw, he's got Kraft. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Back to throw again. A quick throw there is incomplete. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he's going to have a Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
That's another Packers first
now a give, right side. Lloyd. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He finds his man complete. That's Russell. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Love. Oh, he rifles one and it's going to be intercepted. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's good.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. dances by him. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A shotgun handoff here to Irvin. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man is Ibuka. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Looking to throw. Walden. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Walden. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Short throw to Musgrave.
No gain at all on the play there. That'll bring up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time. Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And he missed it. It's no good. But that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Working out of the gun. Love.
That's to Kraft, the tight end.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Bucs, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they fall to defeat for the second time this season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.